What are the pros and cons of your pregnancy timeline?
This person goes on to write, I got pregnant late July and I am due late April. Pros are not being or knowing I was pregnant during the summer. Can bundle up and stay home during the cold seasons. The baby will come in the spring so we can do outdoor time when she's little. Cons. When I have to leave the house, walking is hard enough while 30 weeks. But now I have to worry about ice and snow. Just curious what everyone thinks of their timelines.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky enough to not live where it snows and gets super icy because I feel like even if you're not pregnant, that could be a little tricky. Um, yeah, I think really all you can do is just get like a good pair of non slips and try to limit how much you're out in the snow and on ice as much as possible, right? I feel like we are pretty lucky because we found out in like September, October we were pregnant and our baby's going to be here right before summer. So hopefully we have her right before it gets extremely hot. So I feel grateful for our timeline.
Yeah, no, I've heard that it can be very difficult to be like, as she refers to, super pregnant during the summer. That can be like just a lot to deal with. But I mean, slipping in the ice sounds pretty terrifying too. So, um, and I'm excited to have our baby in spring. I think that's just like it's such a natural time of birth. You know, you like baby chicks, flowers. It's just like, like, I don't know. It's like
Little
springtime.
lemons on everything.
Yeah, there's just like a natural element of birth to the springtime, so I feel like that just kind of coincides. And our baby will be around 6 months pregnant around Christmas time, which I'm really excited about because
Our baby won't be 6 months pregnant. She won't be
oh
6 months.
yeah, sorry. That's not what I meant. Yeah, our baby will be 6 months old. Wow, when it's Christmas time, and I think that's just like such a great age. I'm glad because like super small would be adorable for pictures, but they really I don't think can engage with Christmas. And I'm hoping by 6 months our little girl will be able to like just.
We love Christmas.
I'm just saying it'd be cool to have like have her be able to like interact with
Open
like
presents.
yeah and
Yeah.
just see the Christmas tree and stuff. It'd be cool. But what's your timeline? Are you just now getting pregnant? Are you ending? What are some aspects you enjoyed about the seasons? The first trimester being in a certain season. Let us know in the comments below. Let's see what some of these comments say though. This person says, mine is due beginning of October. Cons. Super pregnant in the summer. Winter hits 2 months later, so I'll get postpartum blues super bad. Pros. Still nice out for at least a month post birth. Cute baby for Christmas, and hoping I can spend the winter shedding some of the baby weight before summer rolls around again.
Yeah, I did think about like, if our baby's here in June, you don't have much time to like get your body back, but that's okay. Um, Being super pregnant, like we talked about in summer, has to be just even more miserable because pregnancy towards the end is just already a tough situation to be in. Um, I think back to the first comment too, is I was thinking like I just watched a video of a pregnant girl falling and she fell on her back so she didn't go to the doctors, and a nurse like had duetted the video and said like if you fall in any shape or form like come get checked because your placenta it like shifts no matter how you fall, and she was just like telling people like just please come and get checked no matter how you fell or what you fell on. um, yeah, back to the other, let's see what else they said.
Yeah. I mean, it might be difficult to shed weight in the winter. It's totally possible. I'm not trying to limit this person's, potential. I'm just saying, like, most of the time we tend to gain a little weight in the winter. Thanksgiving, Christmas, just those winter months. I think people tend to want to eat more and just, kind of cuddle up and it's just. But you could absolutely do it if that's your goal. It's totally possible. This person said, I had my first baby in mid-October and I absolutely loved it. Summer pregnant is actually way easier than you think. You spend a lot of time in the water and a lot of time in dresses.
Yeah, okay. Perspective, right?
Totally. And I think that's like such a powerful like thing to remember. And no matter what your timeline is, you get to decide what your experiences is, how you interpret it, the activities you choose to engage in. I think so much of it is on the individual more than the actual,
Mm-hmm.
seasons and your timeline. This person says, I'm due October 15th. Someone said pro was getting over the first trimester during the end of winter. So going into spring feeling good, hopefully. I can't decide if this is pro or con right now, though. The first trimester has been so depressing, and winter makes it worse.
Yeah. I feel like that would be like my situation too if we were pregnant like through wintertime, because wintertime is already kind of like a cold, kind of depressing season anyway. So I feel like that would probably be the hardest for me.
But that was your first trimester, right? Was winter, or was that second trimester?
Well, we found out in September, so I guess we were, huh?
Correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't feel like you dealt with a lot of depression in your first trimester. Yeah. It was more of just like morning sickness and kind of.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're right. I was during the winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like there's maybe just a lot of excitement during your first trimester. So maybe you're like, maybe I was focused on like all the excitement and new stuff and just like so much going on. But maybe winter for like your second or third trimester would be a little hard.
Yeah, or postpartum, like in the winter, because just naturally with the lack of sunlight and just it's such a sunny place we live in that when the winter months come and we don't get the same type of sunlight, it really does.
And I feel like your mental health is like so much more important than like what your body looks like. So even if I'm not bikini ready, at least maybe I'll have like some, family gatherings at the beach and just some like positive like sunshine days ahead.
Yeah. But as always, we want to hear what you guys have to say. What's your timeline? What do you think are some of the pros? What do you think are some of the cons? I think personally that it's really whatever you choose to make of it. You could focus on all the positive things or you could focus on the negative things. It's really like up to you to decide. And at the end of it, I just think that it's really amazing to go on this journey no matter what time of year you're going on. And if you just think about the light at the end of the tunnel, that sweet little baby that you're going to be able to have, and it's just going to just make your heart grow 10 sizes like the Grinch. That's what I'm really hoping for myself. And I just really think
call yourself the Grinch.
I guess in the analogy, but it's just, I really think that it's going to be such an amazing, life-changing experience. And everyone who I hear talk about getting their first baby, holding it, it's just such an amazing thing. So, let us know in the comments. Is that different for you? What advice do you have to other people that are on their journey right now? But as always, we hope you have a great day.
And thank you for coming on this journey with us.